What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Q, aka TheWavMan, here with TheWavMonopoly.com to show you guys how to add life and energy into your tracks by adding movements. Stop playing with me, stop playing with me, and stop playing with me. Look, let's get right to this bang thing. Welcome back to a Wave Monopoly tutorial, everybody. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to add life and energy into your records by adding movement to your records, guys. Yes, movement to your, whoa, to your records, all right? We're gonna add movement to your records. Don't let me get started with the dancing. I get busy. But look, today we're gonna show you how to add life and energy to your records, guys, by adding movement to your records. So let's get right into it. You know what time it is. Scatter. All right, guys, looking at the screen right now, guys, this is the song that we're actually gonna get into. As you can see, let me play a little portion of it, and then I'm gonna show you guys. As you can see right here, we have the affected track, and we have some effects going on in here, and we have a blank track right here, and I'm kind of gonna show you guys how to recreate these effects. All right, let's get right into it. Listen to what we're gonna work with today, man.
Girl, I ain't your friend, tryna cuff you, yeah. If I ain't your man, I won't be nothing, yeah. Girl, I don't understand why you trusting, yeah. Girl, I don't understand why you making love still.
Let's get it. So let's get into it right now, guys. The first thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys, is just pretty much a beat break, all right? So at this section right here, guys, I'm gonna show you what we kind of did, all right? So let's listen to this section.
Don't play those games you played with me. Girl, I ain't the same, girl, you know. Hey.
All right, that's the first effect I'm gonna show you guys, okay? Now what that is kind of a beat break where I chop out some of the beat, guys, on a specific part. We go ahead and chop out that beat right here, and then we bring in a speed up effect that's gonna it's gonna bring that tension where the beat goes away, and then that kind of, literally, you take the life out of them, then I came back to life. You did. Straight like that, man. So let's get into it right here, man. We're going to zoom in so you guys can kind of see it a little bit more. All right. So as you can see, we did a fade out, just a mini fade out so it doesn't end so abruptly. And I'm going to demonstrate on the track below, guys. That's the whole reason for this track right here, okay? So let's listen to that one more time with the vocals, and I'll play it without the vocals, and then I'll go ahead and demonstrate how we got this effect. All right, let's get into it.
We don't play those games you played with me. Girl, I ain't the same, girl, you know. Hey.
So to recreate this, we're gonna do first, get rid of what we want to get rid of. This is gonna be the break, all right? So let's go ahead and show you how this break would sound by itself.
Play with me, girl, I ain't the same, girl, you know. Hey.
And that's all in well, all right? You can go ahead and do that. This is all about taste at this point. It's all about taste, all right? For me, that's not enough, man. Look, they call me the Wave Man for a reason, man. I guess wavy, simple. Look, let's get into it. The first thing we're gonna do to replicate what we did here is we're gonna make it a little bit more natural. We're gonna add kind of a fade out right there. All right, guys? Now, what you will do with this right here is you'll highlight the affected area that you want to be affected. All right, as you can see, this is the area that we want to affect with the audio suite. We'll go to audio suite, pitch shift, verify. And this is where the magic happens, all right, guys? So now we know this effect that we're going for is the speed up effect, okay? It's the, all right, slow into the record, all right? So we're gonna use the speed up effect, and we're gonna listen to it. And that's what we're going for, okay? It's kind of like a tape effect going into the record, and we're gonna go ahead and click render. And as you can see, let's add our fade. And that affects the clip directly. Let's go ahead and listen to our effect now.
Girl, I ain't the same, girl, you know. Hey.
All right, if you want to turn it up, let's just turn it up a little bit so we get a little bit more of that whip. All right, let's go ahead and try it again. Zoom out.
Girl, I ain't the same, girl, you know. Hey.
That's how we get freaky on the first one, all right? Second thing that we're gonna do, guys, I'm gonna show you guys, is an effect right here, all right? So let's listen to it right here.
Why you trusting, girl, I don't understand why we making love to end.
I know you guys heard that, all right? What this is called is a reverse reverb effect, all right? We use this in order to kind of give a little bit more excitement, and what we actually use this for is, in this case, we're using it as a riser, okay? We're rising up, and then we're gonna boom, release and hit the track and attack it. Let's listen to this again.
Girl, I don't understand why you making love still.
All right, let's solo so you guys can really hear it.
Making love still and it's
So this was kind of a perfect area to put this because at this section, there was actually kind of a drop off, but it wasn't in the beat. It was actually in the vocals while I was writing the song. At this point, I just abruptly stopped. So this was a good empty space to add this to bring us back into the track. So as you can hear, let's listen to it right here.
him. Girl, I don't understand why you making love still.
Just like that, all right? So let's go ahead and show you guys how we achieved the reverse reverb effect, all right? We're using the grid mode still, and what we did was we basically grabbed this section right here, which is we want to hit kind of like that first syllable. We don't want to grab too much of the actual voice, guys, and it goes like this. Make, make, all right?
Make.
We just wanted to grab that, okay? And what we did was we pretty much chopped this up. We just chopped the make, that first syllable. And what we're going to want to do right now, guys, is go ahead and copy that down, okay? So after we copied our vocal down, guys, what we're going to want to do is go ahead and highlight the area, but we want to give it a good little, beginning point. We want to give it some room ahead so that the reverse reverb effect can actually take place and it'll actually leave that tail. But instead of having a tail like a normal reverb, which would be behind the vocal, after the vocal, we will have the tail actually in front of the vocal to bring that riser effect in, all right? So let's go to Audio Suite. We're going to go to Reverb, and we're going to use Deverb, okay? This is how we're going to achieve the reverse reverb effect. So we're going to leave it on hold, and we're going to do a 4.5 second decay. This is going to give us that tail, but we're reversing it. Instead of clicking render, what we're going to do, guys, is click reverse, okay? So go ahead and click reverse. And as you can see, let's solo it so you guys can hear what took place. Make. Let's take out the make so that we only get the making on this one right here, guys.
Making love still.
That's how you get the reverse reverb effect. All right, guys? Let's hear it again with the track.
Girl, I don't understand why you making love still in the discussion. You are not bluffing.
All right, and you can do all sorts of things, guys. You know, we can go ahead and fade it in, all type of things. All right, turn it up, turn it down. Cool. We're done with that. All right. The next thing that we did, guys, was similar to the first effect where I showed you it was a beat break. But what we did was kind of like a double break. All right. So let's go ahead and play this area right here.
You want me to beg for it? Go break it.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and solo this beat so you guys can hear the breaks that we made here. It's all about tension. And what we did here, we kind of brought the mood down, clicked us back in, punched it, boo, back down, punched again, all right? Let's listen to it. So, guys, what we did here, as you can see, we did a screw effect, which is slowing down the beat right here. And then we went ahead and left this snapping snare in. But right after that snare, we did another slow down and then right back in right here. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and recreate that right here. The first thing that we're going to do, guys, is break this up. So we want to take out the area that we took out. Boom. These are the breaks, okay? These are the breaks. So let's go ahead and hear what we did. We're listening to this track now. Let's listen to it.
You want me to beg for it? Go break it, land for it.
Since I'm very sure about this effect, let's go ahead and slow it down because that's what we did right here. And as you can see, it's a slight bit extended. So I'm going to show you what we did here. Audio Suite, pitch shift, verify. All right. Now, this is the slowdown effect. This is the second slowdown effect in this little thing right here. So we're going to slow it down, but we're going to click extend. All right. The difference between the extend and the fit to is basically the fit to would be as you're looking right here, the slowdown effect would only affect from this area here. Now, what the extend does is it kind of allows that slowdown effect to more drag out a little bit more. So let's listen to it. All right, let's go ahead and render. Boom. Let's go ahead and use our fade out tool. Let's listen to it. So we successfully did that. Let's get to the first one, guys, all right? What we're gonna do here, it looks like we're gonna take the affected area that we want, audio suite, pitch shift, verify again, and it looks like a fit 2 and a slowdown, of course. So let's try it. Looks good. Let's hear it. Let's hear the effect. It's perfect, all right? Now, the last thing I'm gonna wanna show you guys is a beat filter, okay? We're gonna add a beat filter to the end to kind of just, to guide that listener so that they know that we're kind of ending the song, all right? So that sounds like this.
Want me to beg for it? Gon' break a leg for it. Jump off a ledge for it. What would you do if I begged? What would you do if I begged? What would you do if I
Boom. And clearly, when you start to hear that beat start to filter out, and you start to hear that beat start to melt away, you know you're coming to an end, all right, guys? And this is what I'm talking about when I say the movement, guys. We're adding movement to this record. We're not keeping it stagnant. We're adding movement to this record. So let's go right into it, guys. I'm going to show you what we did here, all right? As you can see, we cut the beat because we wanted it to kind of end on an abrupt ending, okay, guys? So we cut the beat, and what we did was the affected area, I believe, is right about here. Yeah, so right about here, all the way to the end of the track. And what we use for this one now is we want to kind of filter this out. So in order to filter this beat out, guys, we want to use a simple effect that we're going to find in the audio suite. I'm going to show you now, all right? We went into the audio suite. We're going to want to go to harmonics and a plugin called Lo-Fi. All right, guys? It's pretty much lower the sample rate because this kind of gives you more of that Drake effect where, you know, it kind of feels like the beat's underwater. So we went ahead and kind of recreated that with this sample rate. So you can basically test out each of these frequencies basically so you can hear exactly what's going on, all right? And that sounds good right there. So we're just going to leave that. Let's render this out. Boom. We changed the actual clip. Let's hear it. Go into it.
jump off a ledge for it? What would you do if I begged? What would you do if I begged? What would you do if I
Hey, you already know what time it is, guys. That's adding movement to your records to bring life and energy into your records. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Q That Boy, aka TheWavMan, man. You know what time it is, man. Look, see you guys in the next tutorial. Dunzos!